another Q&A Monday right here on Facebook and YouTube.
Hey, Sandy.
Happy
oh my
Monday.
gosh. I just got a text message from my most favorite humans in all the land. So
Who's coming? Oh my gosh, guys.
Who is
we? I know that we like.
Jesus.
We said it's a secret,
Hi,
and it is
Shanzel.
kind of a secret, but we're telling you guys already because
Mr.
we're so
Milligan.
friggin' excited about it. We're going to be hosting something really, really cool.
Rob already knows all about it.
For all of you, our VIPs already know, but because we can't keep it a secret. And now everybody on TikTok, and did we already say it on Instagram too?
We did say it on Instagram. We haven't
it's
even
already
announced
out.
It,
the news is out, but you'll hear more about it in the
it's going to be such an exciting, fully free, amazing week-long event, and it's
right
going to
here.
live forever.
It's going to be right here. It's going to live right here, so that you guys can have access to it at all times. Is your computer dim?
My
Melvin. Eyes.
Whoa, lady! You are doing all the wrong buttons.
Whoa, lady.
I mean, that's rare for Jay because she is like the gadget girl.
No, it's the eyes.
Hey,
I'm
Angel,
losing my
come
eyes.
here.
I lost my eye.
Say hello to Madison Grace, everybody.
It's almost the
Amber.
It is holiday season.
How's Cricket doing?
Hey guys.
Oh,
hello from Melbourne, Australia.
Wait. First question of the night.
Okay.
I haven't even read it yet, but it is hi Kim. I have a cat that carries around one of her toys and cries. Why is this? I think it's because she never got to be a mom. You know what's interesting is that our Friday does that too.
Zorro does that.
Yes, and it's the craziest sounds,
it's
right?
It's the coolest thing. So that what they do is they're doing, when we looked into it, they do this to announce themselves and to get attention, to get their humans' attention, right? So they're like, hey, I've got prey, because they can't go out in the wild, and they would be grabbing you moles and rats and things like that.
High value to them.
Yeah, it's a high value toy, and then they walk around and they announce it to you guys so that we can, or to us, they're humans, so that we can acknowledge that. And it's beautiful and wonderful. And just affirm your kitty. Say good job.
Positive reinforcement. I'm going to say your name wrong. Nardi. I just found a bald spot on our cat's nape of neck. Not irritated, just looks like it's been shaved. Any reason why this would happen? What to look out for? How to help him get his fur back? Thanks.
That's very interesting. So I would want to know what the root cause of this is, right? So are there other cats around? Could somebody have taken out a piece of the hair?
So like a cat that maybe took a nip?
Yeah, something that nipped him. Is it bothering him? Is he itching, scratching, licking those areas? Because it could be maybe a food sensitivity or something like that could cause it. Or have you used any type of flea collar or flea medication, right? So a lot of times those cause these adverse side effects, which will cause them to lose fur around the neck area. What's the nape of the neck?
It's like that.
Yeah. So if there's a flea medication or something, that's usually one of the go-tos.
Shop.
Hey.
Oh, that's just a sweet.
That's just a sweet comment.
Thank you, Shell. Amber, Cricket's getting better and drinking. Had a poo. Poos are so important. Pain is still there. Has a dressing that I cannot get off. Oh. Those are tough. I remember when Pooh Bear had a dressing once. That's tough.
What is a dressing?
You might need to bring her back in for the dressing. Remember when he had that gauze wrapped around?
Oh, yes.
Oh, it was tough.
I was thinking about the poop having a dressing. I'm like, what is the dressing on the poop?
I would not recommend how I handled that, but maybe shoot us a DM and I'll tell you what I did, and that might be helpful for you. I don't know.
Yes.
At all. Mr. Milligan!
What's your recommendation for feeding leftover deep fried turkey? Doing up the turkey next week in the fryer. Tons of leftovers, and want to share the love with the freeloader.
I love you so much. I mean, deep fried turkey is about the same as bacon. Am I right?
Right. In moderation, if we're going to do that, we want to stay away from the fats because this can cause pancreatitis, which is going to be a shit show.
Literally.
A situation is what it will turn into. So we don't want to do a lot of, and this goes for all of us with leftover Thanksgiving, because we all want to treat our cats at Thanksgiving too. And we're the same, but we want to stay away from anything that's like fat. So only the meat part. If you're deep frying, then we only want to go into the inside and pull some of those pieces out, and only ever in moderation, unless we are preparing a healthy food for our cats for Thanksgiving.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Teresa.
Oh, Teresa got her Marvel tickets. The scene with the multiple baby Florkins was wonderful. I'm so excited. Yay.
Yay.
Whoa. Bandage shaved hair. Hard on her skin. Bandage shaved hair. I'm obsessed with Cricket, by the way. For anyone who's wondering why I'm so obsessed with Amber right now, Cricket is such a little beautiful love. And Amber is one of the most beautiful cat moms. And she just went through surgery. So, okay, sorry.
Carolina has one of your favorite questions.
Oh, hi. I love your content so much. I have been back and forth on how to clean my new water fountain. I've seen Dawn soap or vinegar. What are your thoughts? Carolyn or Caroline? Sweet Caroline. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wrong song? Anyway, so important to clean our water fountains. I think that's something that a lot of people think they can just fill it up and it's going to be fresh water. It's moving water. That pump and that fountain itself, they can get super swampy. So when you're cleaning it, I will say, I stay away from Dawn soap because I've read a lot of stuff about that. We use a very natural soap right now, more natural
Myers or something. It's a plant-based soap.
It's a plant-based soap. So I would look at that, but also hot water. I have used vinegar, and I've actually run vinegar, like filled up a solution of water and vinegar in the fountain and run it through the pump.
And that works great.
That's helpful.
The cats still scent it.
In addition to washing it. But the issue is that the pump inside your fountain, and I've not found a fountain yet that doesn't have this, has those little rubber feet that stick it to the whatever so that when you put the water in, it doesn't float and do weird things. The vinegar eats those feet away. So I haven't used vinegar in the last couple fountains that we've had. I've just washed them very, very carefully with very, very hot water with a plant-based soap.
Nice.
Mr. Milligan, whoa, Brenda, with 200 stars.
What?
For Mission Meow. Thank you, Sissy's on the back end putting up the stars in here.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Milligan.
Rob, you're
Are you going to be okay?
I don't know. I just choked down that.
Hi, baby.
200 stars. Okay.
The bandage is stuck to her skin. It is tissue paper. Try putting like some coconut oil on it, soaking it so that it'll be like a kind of like a gooby gone, except for skin, like soak that part that's stuck.
Okay, Brenda has a question. Hi, ladies. Can I give the urinary supplement at the same time with antibiotic? Yes. My Romeo is being treated for urinary infection. Yes. Yeah. So our Urinary Cat Plus is actually pure vitamin C, ascorbic acid, and Helix water. So the combination of that is really helps to balance out the urine pH. So it raises the urine pH and builds the bladder lining. It's absolutely safe to use in conjunction with conventional treatments. Yes.
Yes. Anna said, wait. I love this question so much. Anna said, why do I find single whiskers on my floor every once in a while? Should I be nervous? No. And that beautiful little baby, she reminds me of her little Miss Madison.
Yes. Hi, Miss Madison.
Who's down here being so cute. Cats naturally shed their whiskers, just like they shed their nail sheaths. You might find like what looks like a total cat nails laying on the floor near a scratcher. Totally normal for them to completely shed their whiskers. We never want to pull them. We never want to trim them. Their whiskers are incredibly important, like sensory organs for our cats, but totally normal for them to shed them every once in a while. You'll find a full whisker just hanging out on the floor, just like you will the nail sheath.
April, great question. My kitten, British Blue, looks like an explorer. He's interested in the outside world. Is it worth exposing him to bugs, viruses, and whatever diseases the stray cats here have. There are a lot of stray cats here. Yes. Okay. So
safely.
This is multifaceted. So allowing our cats outdoors is fantastic for our cats. It's good for their mental enrichment. It's good for their physical enrichment. It is really good to expose them to bugs. It is really good for their digestives, for their overall immunity health and microbiome of their gut, to expose them to dirt, soil, grass, things like that. It's actually really, really good for our cats to be able to go outside. However, we don't want to just open the door and let them run. It's not safe to expose them to stray cats in the neighborhood, possible bobcats like Sissy had in her neighborhood, the cars and the dangers that are out there. So what we recommend is supervised outside time, whether that means leash training them on a harness, or building catio, or just letting them outside in the backyard where you are with them when they are outside and you're able to control where they go. It is a really great thing to allow our cats to go outside, but only ever under supervision.
And check out our podcast that we just did with Surfer Cat Mav, Surfer Cat Mav's humans, about how to harness train and how to travel and all those things. It's on YouTube. And it really kind of blew our minds about a number of things.
Yes. Lisa says, is it safe to give cats uncooked fresh meat? My friend gives that to her cats, and I told her that I did not think it was safe. It absolutely is safe.
Human grade.
Yeah. Human grade food is so much safer than the majority of the pet foods that we feed our cats, believe it or not. The ingredients that they pull are often for many of the commercial based like dry foods and things like that, the big ones that you see the commercials about. If you knew where those ingredients come from, roadkill, from diseased, dying cows, and yeah. So basically the majority of the big pet food companies give what they put into our cat foods is the leftover from what they would sell to the human markets. Whatever they can't sell because it's gross, they then sell that to the pet food companies for pennies on the dollar. So that's where a lot of that comes from. Our cats get human grade, fresh, uncooked meat in every meal.
It's a thing. I know it's something to be scared of, but
we're going to be addressing this.
Yes, we have a week-long thing on this whole thing, Lisa. Really hope you join us December 4th through the 8th. It's a big deal. Get fresh for your feline week.
So fun and awesome.
And it's really going to address all of these things, because I'm with you, Lisa. I told Jay when she decided that we were going to be switching all of our cats over to a species-appropriate, raw, fully balanced diet, that she was going to kill our cats, because I was so scared of raw meat. So I get your fear, and I'm so excited about this week-long event that we have coming up, because it's really motivated out of our own journey, which included fear and not knowing what to believe or
how to do it, and all the stuff.
So all of it is I'm excited.
It's gonna be great. Catherine, my cat's paw pads are so dry and cracking. I started adding some omegas to his diet. Great. But any other suggestions? I have organic paw balm too. I'm not sure what organic paw balm is or what it's made of, but I will say, if you guys are looking for at home, easy solution to help your cat's paw pads that when they get dry, is coconut oil, organic, unrefined, cold pressed coconut oil. You just get it like Whole Foods or whatever. We get ours from Cocoa Therapy. It's our most favorite. And it lasts for freaking evers, because you don't need this that often for your cats. So we buy like their 3 packs, and we always have it on hand, and we use it for ourselves often as well. But coconut oil, great to rub on those paw pads. It's really safe for ingestion. Will also help the skin and coat when they ingest it. But it will really help with dryness. Okay, where do ear mites come from?
Satan.
Very large ear mites, large ears and suffers. I was like,
ear mites
large
are
ear
awful.
mites.
They're so low-key, you don't necessarily think of like bugs. Zorro, who's sitting in my lap, you can't see him, had ear mites as a kitten.
Yep. They're contagious. They come from other places, and oftentimes you see this in rescue kitties. What's interesting is that, or feral cats, right? So I don't know. I wrote up this entire protocol for ear mites And one of the first things I wanted to find out was, where do they start? Where do they come from? Probably the dirt, they're mites, right? But like, why,
Why?
And everything I read said it's contagious. It comes from others. So it just keeps going, kind of like a flu or a virus, like any other virus, right?
What I will say, Cheryl, though, is
It's not a
that if you
virus,
have our
but any
Oxy
virus.
Cat, you can use that as a cleaner in the ears. And that's how we got rid of Zorro and Friday, because it was contagious at the time.
Yep, Feline Essential Oxy Cat.
Yep. And what we did, and I know this is controversial, you guys, a lot of people are going to be upset about this, but we did use quality Q-tips, and we dipped it in the Oxy Cat, and then we very gently, the cat's ears have a lot of different ridges and crevasses. So you want to be very careful in a cat's ears. So keep on the safe side, but do a little Googling on what all goes on in a cat's ears, so that when you get in there and you start just kind of cleaning out that gunk, you're very gentle. Zorro lets me just play with his ears right now.
He's used to
because he remembers what it was like to get in there and really just clean his ears out very gently.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
Letitia,
can I rub a bit of lavender doTERRA oil on one of my cats who is biting? You know what? I am not well versed in doTERRA or doTERRA. I can.
We actually have a friend who or somebody that we knew that sold it. I know that there's some controversy about what's synthetic and what's not synthetic. Very important for us to only ever use pure essential oils when it comes to our kitties. But when it comes to grumpy babies fighting with the others, there are
flower essences,
calming, natural calming sprays, box rescue remedy. There's
lots of natural. There are calming essential oils. The only ones though that we feel comfortable enough recommending, because we've used them ourselves, is Animalio and animaleo.info. It's made by Dr. Melissa Shelton, a veterinarian. She creates essential oils, created this company to create essential oils for pets. And
for specific species.
And you'll see the cat section and the dog section and the horse section and the bird section. She's got it all. But those are the only ones that we feel comfortable recommending.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Marilyn.
Marilyn is here.
Do carry on.
Jack. Marilyn's here. Jack loves Marilyn.
Is Tiki Cat a good product? Yeah. So it's one of the more affordable yet better quality canned foods. So we use that.
They're
when
actually
we
carton or pouch now.
Are they?
Which is most of them that I know of. Tiki Cat, yeah.
Or actually what?
Carton or pouch.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
awesome.
Which is cool.
It's been a while since we've used them. But
there's a lot of new science coming out about the glue that's used on some of these pop top cans, as far as how they can contribute to hyperthyroidism.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
Kristen, hi.
Hi.
When my 3 girls got away and my Bella seemed so mad, anxious, and lonely, even though we still have Piper, they are not close. 2 totally different cats. Should I get another help? Bella is so down. Oh, Kristen. So that's a very traumatic situation. I did not realize that your little one did not come home. And has it been enough time that you don't know for sure that she's not coming home? We do have a lost cat checklist that you may want to look into. If there's a chance, that's tough. But I think it's really important for us to remember that cats are like individuals, and they will grieve the loss of being around a friend of theirs, just like humans will. I do think that I'm not sure that you can just go out and replace her friend. I'm so sorry for Bella, but I feel like the one that got away, it sounds like she had a very special bond with her. So I'm not sure that I would try to introduce a new
I feel like we need more information, right? You absolutely can introduce a new kitty into the home. You can also reintroduce the 2 that are there and start working on some positive reinforcement, and maybe even speak with a behaviorist on how to get these 2 to get along. But you absolutely can get another kitty, but I feel like we need to know more information about this one, and like, is there a chance, like what happened?
I'm sorry, Kristen.
Yeah, me too. Thank you, Lisa, for 50 stars.
Mission Meow is rocking it for our feline friends.
Oh my gosh.
All over the country.
They just gave a check that's over $16,000 to help the community cats in San Diego. Friggin' awesome. It's all because of you guys. It's all because of these stars. It's all because of you guys' support in the cat community that allows for someone to be able to, for an organization to be able to rescue and save and help more cats. It's all because of what you guys do. So thank you so much.
I have to say real quick, Mission Me Out does all this vetting. So for years, Jay and I would like really do a deep dive into a charity or how long they've been around or what are they doing or whatever. So that anyway, Mission Me Out is all that. So like FC3 in Ohio, our awesome Aaron, the work that they do and the things that they are putting their funds towards, really game changing for community cats in that area.
Hello from the Philippines.
Hey, Marilyn has a question. Wait. Deb is about, I just missed that. Hey, Deb, quick question about the Oxy Cat. I purchased your Oxy Cat. I'm not sure how much to give him. He's 14 pounds. Can I give it orally?
You can give it orally. If your cat's not stressed about having a syringe, you can use it in a syringe. It's really going to be for a 14 pounder. It's going to be 8 drops. And so it's going to be a tiny, tiny amount. So it would be pretty easy to syringe if you had to. We do recommend mixing it in a little bit of a wet food or a special treat. But you also can't overdose on it, and you can play with that dosage to see if you're giving it to him internally for a specific issue. Marilyn has
my goodness.
Jolene
Marilyn.
with 50 stars for Mission Meow.
Jolene.
Thank you.
Marilyn Bickle with a question. I love you, Marilyn. What do you recommend for hairballs? I brush all the cats every few days. It seems that cocoa therapy is no longer carrying Hairball Plus.
Oh, no.
You know what worked really well for our Mr. Biddles was just cocoa therapy's coconut oil. It was great. So Mr. Biddles really dealt with it would want to come out the rear end, but it made him constipated. So, and he's the one that had that super dense undercoat. So those hairballs were kind of a thing we had to deal with anytime he was blowing his coat. We, like you, brush him every day, however long he would let me brush him. But he was still grooming 40% of his waking hours, right? So just giving him like a half of a teaspoon on a spoon was
he wouldn't
awesome.
eat it in his food, but if we gave it to him on a spoon, he would lick the whole thing clean. And we're like, yes.
So see what your little ones would do with just a little cocoa therapy
coconut
oil treat, because that made such a huge difference for.
And it was a special treat for him.
Yeah,
we still do it. We still do it with the others too. We'll just like every once in a while be like, hey, let's have a coconut treat.
Because it's crazy. Cats are meant to ingest their fur, but Marilyn, I have to tell you, Mr. Biddles did help us learn the power of being more proactive about it. There were times, and you guys know I'm cat shit crazy, so I'm always monitoring the litter box. And when I would see one of his poops getting hard, I'm like, dang it. Like, why didn't we start doing the coconut oil a little earlier? So yeah. Because, it doesn't feel good to push a pine cone.
It's always hard. We all have busy lives. We all have other things going on, and it gets, it can seem overwhelming sometimes.
Jolene
again with 50 stars. Thank you so much.
All right, we're about to wrap it up. I have an entire garage of inventory to unload tonight.
You're doing that tonight?
I have to.
Okay.
I have to, because we're
hello
cycling
from
once
India.
Tomorrow.
Okay, last question. And Amu loves Brombo. I love that. And I love your profile pic.
Some of our most favorite humans come from India. So
yes. So hello from India. Is there any way to get your products delivered to my country? Yes. Now you cannot order directly through us and have us ship it to India. Unfortunately, it's just we're small business. We don't have the capability. However, there are some awesome freight forwarding companies that now we're finding out that lots of people all over the world are able to use. You could just do a search. There's a US, Sissy will drop some names. I always forget them. But there are many. You just look into freight forwarding companies. I want to say no, I can't remember. But there are some awesome freight forwarding companies where you can access our products. We also, though, I do have to say, we spent many months building
myus.com and expeditors.com. Thank you, Sissy, so much. Sissy's over here. We can see her. You guys can't see her. But she is just thumbs of fire. helping with comments.
Yes,
and
but
links.
we did spend many months and months and months building a cat symptom checker with some of the most world-renowned veterinarians and herbalists and pet health experts, so that people that could not access our products or other people's products within the US, we have a lot of products available to us here in the States, and they're not all available everywhere. There are other options like herbs and energy things and things that you can access in India easily. Herbs are very accessible in India and super powerful. So we do have other options available on our website for those of you guys that cannot access the products that are available here in the States and Canada. All right, that is going to wrap up Q&A
Monday. I saw someone ask real quick a bonus question: is it possible to over vaccinate cats? It is. I don't see where it went.
We did that, and we
it's a passion point of ours, which is why we really believe in, first of all, always weighing the risk of the vaccine versus the risk of the disease. And especially when it comes to the rabies vaccine, which is law, please consider getting a titer test. As we discovered with Annie, we just shared this on Instagram. She wasn't spayed. They said she probably wasn't vaccinated. We got her titer tested because our Pooh Bear taught us to please not over vaccinate our cats. He lived the rest of his life with an autoimmune disease. And Annie's titer test came back off the charts. So it is possible. It's something for us to really kind of educate ourselves about and be proactive about. And we love you guys.
Yes, we love you so much. Thank you so much for joining us this evening for Q&A Monday. And we will see you guys very soon with some awesome, exciting information.
We love you so much.
Bye,
Thanks
guys.
for hanging